Thanks, Alicia. The nation, really a lot of the world, is watching several key states right now, including Nevada, after Joe Biden inched ahead overnight in several races.
And we have 13 Action News anchor Ross Matei joining us live right now in studio with a breakdown of where all of this counting stands right now. Ross?
Yeah, good morning, guys. So basically, regardless of what time you went to bed last night, waking up this morning, if you just look at the electoral vote count, you would say, well, really nothing different. Joe Biden holding on to his lead, 264 electoral votes to President Donald Trump's 214 electoral votes. But you really got to look at the map because we had some big changes in the voting totals overnight that have really changed this race in a big way and are starting to crystallize the path to the White House for the former Vice President Joe Biden. Of course, there are still votes to count. It's not over yet. And we're tracking it all for you. I'm going to switch sides and really want to talk about Georgia and Pennsylvania right now. Georgia, let's take a deeper dive. We know that there are, let me see, it doesn't want to cooperate here, but there are 16 electoral votes on the line in Georgia. It's a big deal. And we've seen this be the closest race of all of the remaining battleground states. Look at how close. 49.4 against 49.4, just about 12,000 votes separating these two candidates in the state of Georgia. Let's step back now and take a look at Pennsylvania. And this is really could be the key state today because there are 20 electoral votes on the line. If you do the math, even without the state of Arizona, the former vice president, if he can win Pennsylvania with those 20 electoral votes, that would put him well above the 270 number needed to win the White House. Let's look at how close it is now. 49.5 in favor of the former vice president, 49.3 in favor of President Donald Trump. Just 0.2 percentage points separates these two. Only 13,000 votes. We had seen on election night, President Trump was really running up the vote total in this state of Pennsylvania. He had a 500,000 vote lead and a 15 percentage point vote lead. But as those mail-in ballots have been counted, it's steadily gone in favor of the former vice president Joe Biden. Now, there are still about 100,000 or so votes to count in Pennsylvania. Those being provisional ballots, some of the mail-in ballots still to come in, but we know that those votes have been skewing to the former vice president. But this, of course, is going to be a key state. We also have some updates in Arizona and our own state of Nevada. I want to touch on that in just a little bit, but really, this is the key number, 270 electoral votes. That is what is needed to win the White House. I want to make sure you remember that number. Neither candidate is there just yet, but